up, we are on episode 35 of Mashinky. We've already set up a little bit of Southampton. We've got 4 stations, or 4 rails, and we've got this nice church on the side with the waiting room and the signal box. Southampton itself is very, very small. It's not growing at all. So we need to connect it to 3 new towns that we've been looking at. This post office is quite high up on the hill, and we've got this road going out of the town, down, up towards the post office. And the post office will obviously send letters into the station to be delivered elsewhere. So let's have a look at the towns that we're going to connect these up to. The first one is Kilmarnock. So that's the inside track that's going to turn and go up to Kilmarnock. Then we've got another one down here, which is Merthyr Tydfil. These are all not connected just yet. And then we've got the third one, which is Cumbernauld over here. Cumbernauld has a coal power plant and a foundry next to it. In terms of industry, this one's got an iron ore, but that already has a station. And up the top, we've got a forest which is connected to Kilmarnock itself, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get these connected. We have already set up stations in the 3 towns. This one is going to come out and go down this route, so let's draw the rail in. This is going to come right out, and we'll set up a depot on the corner. That's probably a roundabout here will be fine. That needs to come out and connect to that first one. And then we'll have a look at the trains going past. We've got this scenic route here through the mountains. And we put a few trees in just in the early stages of growth that will come on stream in a couple of years. So let's put the first depot in and put the first train in. You can see we've not got that many of these oil tokens, so we've got to buy a train that's going to use up the cash instead. I'm going to put this train station here, and if we look at the engines, we've got a lot that use up these tokens, so it's something that we need to avoid for the time being until we get this built up again. So the Bangle is the only viable option. That's okay. It's going to transport a lot of passengers. This one will have, I think we'll go with, well, that's 150 coins. So I think we'll have 3 of those, see how we go, see if we can get enough weight on. And then again, we want to avoid this, so we're just going to add another couple of postage ones on. So this is the train, and this is going to go from Kilmarnock over to Southampton. And we'll get that started. We'll just make sure it comes out and everything's fine. We'll have a look at it close up. It's quite a long train. Might have to just increase the size of stations. Let's see how long that is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've not got a signal box on there. We might need to get one on quickly. And then put the station on. So that's got 2 on there. Let's just see if that, I think that will fit on the 8. Certainly wants to fit on the 6. But it just about fits on the 8. So if we go over to Southampton, Well, I think we already do have 8 on there. So that's one route set up. This next one needs to come down to Merthyr Tydfil, and this will need a signal box as well. Let's drop a signal box in there. Just zoom in. So that's the signal box in there, and we can extend the station out. It's going to need 8 as well. So where's this one going? This will connect to this second route here. I think that's probably, might check that one over there. So it might be the third, might actually be the third one that we connect up to, because we're going to have to swing around there to this one, and we've also got a town there. Not much over here, so I think we're probably going to have to add 3 more on there. On Merthyr Tydfil. I'll just extend that. So this one will come out. And then we'll connect this one over. Let's just see where that route needs to go. I think we can get it through there. That's not a bad route. And we'll put the depot on the edge of here. So again, same thing, we'll need the bangle, and we'll also need, let's go with these for now. 1, 2, 3, and then post, we'll just run with those. 2, is it this one? I think it is this one. So that's going from Merthyr Tydfil to Southampton. So we got 2 of the ones fixed up now. We got those 2. Let's just check that that one's also coming out. Yeah, no problems with that. The final one is the one that's going over here. So this should be fairly easy. We might need to just landscape that little bit there. And we'll drop that down as well. So, Cumbernauld going over to Southampton. That will need smoothing out as well. Not too much, just make sure the rail runs smoothly on it. And this can have a depot there next to the little reservoir. Bangle, wagons wise, I'm gonna go with this one, I think. 2, 3, and then we'll put 2 of those on as well. And this train is going from, let's just zoom out a little bit. This one's going from Southampton to Cumbernauld. and we'll get that one started as well. We're going to have a look at a couple of the trains, and now we'll have a look at some of the other towns that are not actually connected. So I think what we're going to be doing in the next few episodes is connecting these towns up, and then just doing some landscaping around the cities. We might need to have a look at this one, bringing in the oil tokens, but it's okay for now. I'll just check what we're doing with it. So you can see there it's -5. So we will need to improve that at some stage. That's gone up, that's gone out now, so we're also, well, let's wait till the end of the year and see what happens. We got +5. We did have +60 and +87 there, so I think we might be alright, but we will need to increase our supply of that. So these are all the 3 trains. They've arrived at the station at the same time. What we're going to do is just have a quick look at some of the towns that are not connected. We've still got a few, so we can put them in size order. Worcester's nothing, Hereford, Derry, Swindon, Merthyr Tydfil is now connected. We've got Penzance, Buckingham, Kilmarnock's connected, Manchester, Southampton is connected, Luton, let's have a quick look at Luton, that's not, St Albans isn't either, Walsall's not got a station. So we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 stations that we need to connect up over the next few episodes, and then we can start doing some landscaping, get the factories producing a little bit more, and developing these cities with extensions. We can go into these, we got plenty of things we can put into the station, but in terms of Southampton itself, extension wise, we do have all these things that we can put in. In the next episode we're going to be expanding Portsmouth as well as hooking up some of the other little towns. Maybe putting in a football stadium if we've got enough. We have got 2,438, so we should be able to put a football stadium in Portsmouth and follow Portsmouth Football Club. They are not doing too great at the moment. They're in a struggle for relegation. My team, Preston North End, are mid-table again. After a promising start, they've hit the rocks. So football's a funny thing, but no matter how much you love or hate your team, you do tend to keep following them. So thanks for watching Mashinky. Hopefully you'll join us in the next episode where we come back to Southampton, have a look at its growth, and we'll be connecting in some other cities and towns. Thanks for watching.